What is up, my YouTubers, and welcome back to my channel. All right, so minus the fact that I am blending into the background here and Bailey had just fallen asleep, I thought it was a great day to finally get around to making the last few videos of my prison series. Yes, a little over a year later, I'm finally finishing up the last two videos of my prison series. I also have a couple shorts that I will upload of the books I read in case anybody is interested. So, on that note, if you guys are new to my channel and you don't know why that I went to prison, well, I have a whole series about it. To start off, I got DWI, my fourth one in 10 years. Yes, I know. I'm not going to get into the details. You guys can watch all my videos about it and go from there. One of the videos I did not get around to make, because life happens, was my graduation from one of my classes, HRD, Focus on Freedom, by Miss Corbett, I'm sorry, from Wake Tech. Now, any class that you do take in prison either counts towards your GED or college, so they are legit classes. You do get credit for them, so you can use them towards, your future. We did have an actual graduation with caps and gowns and the tassels. We did not get to keep any of the tassels just because they were donated to us or loaned to us for that day. Since me and like two other people were in Canary Unit, which is like the privileged part of the prison, we had to go to the main building to get ready for graduation. Some of the girls in the main prison or in the main unit actually did bring makeup with us, so we got to do our hair, we got to do our makeup. Obviously, we had to wear, the prison uniform, but luckily we got to wear. I don't remember if we had to wear if we got to wear jeans or if we got to wear something else. Anyways, besides that, we did take pictures of us in our caps and gowns. Unfortunately, for privacy reasons, I cannot show you the group photo that we took. It is only for our instructor personally. And for some reason, I did not get my individual photo in the mail. Now, if you guys are interested, I can try to track it down from Wake Tech. Hold on here. And I could try to track it down from Wake Tech and upload it, but I think it might be a lost cause at this point because it's been, well, it was last year in August, so it's been a while. All right, so graduation. Basically, what happens is once we got ready, we had like 6 or 7 people in our class. And then there was like 20, I think, people in the next class who took it after us. So they combined both of our graduations together. With that being said, we got behind in our graduation. We were all supposed to write a speech, and we were supposed to read them out about what we learned in this class and how the class has impacted us from the past, present, and future. And I was also supposed to read a poem from for the class or for the graduation because I volunteered to do that. But again, we didn't get a chance to, so that was kind of upsetting. I don't think it was filmed. It might have been filmed just for the teacher's purpose. By the way, if you hear anything in the background, yes, the triplets are running around. And we had it in the auditorium, which is the gymnasium. They set it up. We did get to have 5 invitations, so we can invite anybody we wanted to. So it was actually like a real graduation. If we had outside family members or friends who wanted to come, we actually could have them come, which was really, really nice. I think we could. I want to say that we could, or they stopped doing that. Obviously it's been a year, so I totally spaced off a lot of the prison things, but anyways, we got to invite 5 people from the prison. We can invite guards, we can invite nurses, we can invite other inmates, we can invite anybody we wanted to. For some reason, I don't know why, they forgot to give me and the other 2 people in Canary our invites. And when we did get our invites, they forgot to give me the invites. And I'm like, I don't understand why. So finally, I got some invites. I wrote their names on the invites and I gave it to them just in case they wanted to come. I know like 2 people that I invited, they didn't want to come because they didn't want to get searched to go. And the other people who did want to go, it was kind of nice because we got to have snacks and drinks afterwards. So it was kind of like an incentive of, hey, you get free, fun things like cookies and donuts and all this other stuff. So that, and it was kind of nice to have other people support you, um, who watched you work really, really hard. Because personally, in my opinion, this class was really, really easy. It was a class that I took just because I needed time to do something to pass the time. It was a really, really easy class. We didn't really do much. I really, really liked the class though. I really, really, really liked the class. And if you know anybody in um, Raleigh's prison system right now, or who just got in Raleigh's prison system right now, definitely tell them to take HRD Focus on Freedom class, because it was a really good class. Anyways, moving forward, um, like I said, we had a lot of people in our graduation. So this is what they give you. They give you a printout of like if you guys want to pause it and look at it, you can. But this is our what is it called? Not schedule. Oh, what is that thing called? Where I guess schedule. But yeah, that's what we were supposed to do, and that's everybody who's reading the stuff. Again, oh, I do have my name on here, so I don't remember if I actually read the poem. If you hear them at all in the background, there's baby Einstein in the bedroom, and they love this one part, and they always have to scream it at the top of their lungs. It's hilarious. But anyways, I don't believe I read the poem because I don't think we had time. So a lot of these people on here did not get a chance to actually like perform. This is everybody who graduated. I know I'm giving some names out. So if you personally know anybody, or if you are personally on this list, well, one, congratulations for graduating from this class. Two, I hope that you are either out and you're doing well, or if you have a few years to go, you are doing well and you're taking more classes. And for anybody who knows anybody on that list, then I hope that you are helping them to stay well on the outside. And hold on. All right. Sorry about that. There was Trenton. Anyways, so after you graduate, you do get a certificate. It is your diploma. So this is mine right here. Yep, and that's the date. Now we had our graduation in August. Did we have it in August? Oh, I wrote my speech in August because my class is supposed to graduate in August, but the next class that we combined with graduated on this date. So this is when we graduated from that class. And this is a certificate that I can use from Wake Tech to transfer credits if I ever go back to college, which is a whole different video. All right. So now for the final part of the video, I will read the speech that I wrote about the class, and I will read the poem. The first thing I will read is the poem, um, which, by the way, it was really, really hard to write. I love writing poems. It was really, really hard to write the right one about not only prison, but about the class and about life in general. So if you are a writer out there, uh, it seems like it's easy, and it is and it's not, if that makes sense. But I had a lot of coffee to write this. So anyways, these are my scars that led me to these bars. The risk I took left everyone shook. I no longer cared. I was hanging by the hair. I let darkness in, even though I knew it was a sin. I said goodbye to the light, for I had no more fight. I was spiraling down, almost 6 feet underground. Beep, beep, flatline. A hand reached out, and I heard someone shout, "This is not your time to be mine. Open your eyes and tell me no more lies, for I believe in you can be somebody new. Hold tight to faith, for I am here to take away your biggest fear. Surrender yourself to me so I can set you free. Say yes, and let's begin to make you whole once again." Um, like I said, I had a lot of coffee when I wrote that. I think I was up all night or something just because I couldn't sleep, and um, it's one of those poems that it just came to me and I just wrote it, and I I personally like it, but and a lot of other people thought that was really, really deep, and they really, really liked it. I actually had somebody who came to the graduation who told me that that poem actually touched them, if that makes sense. Oh, and my laptop is unplugged. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. My laptop came unplugged, so I had to plug it back in. Anyways, so now I will read you my speech. Again, it's Focus on Freedom, speech of August 2024. If you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Quoted from Sister Act 2. Now, if you've ever seen Sister Act 2, great movie. Anyways, this was my high school senior quote from 2003, which is true. I chose this quote to be open with because not only does it sum up life, it also sums up Mrs. Corbett's class, Focus on Freedom. So let's read the quote again. If you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jennifer Schott, and I stand here today to tell you what I have learned from this class, as well as to convince you to take it as well. When I started this class, I did not know what to expect. Focus on Freedom really makes you think about your life and your future. I learned that I tend to overanalyze and overcomplicate the simple things. I've also learned to be more honest with myself. As a soon-to-be former inmate, I am scared of getting out. What will society think? Will I or can I find a decent job with a felony? There are no limits to what you can believe. A quote from a great story by Spencer Johnson's Who Moved My Cheese. Like this quote, this class taught me I can do anything and be anything I set my mind to if I stay positive. You can too. No matter what your charges are or how much time you have, you can strive to be the best version of yourself. You are not your belief. You are the one who chooses your beliefs. Let's say that again. You are not your beliefs. You are the one who chooses your beliefs. Another quote from Mr. Johnson's Who Moved My Cheese. Do not settle with the belief that you are a failure because of your charge. You can choose to start here today with no distractions to move forward in a positive way of life. Focus on Freedom class can help you to learn life skills as well as proper resume writing, thank you notes and cards, and how to answer honestly the hard questions. Do you have any felonies? Yes, there will be setbacks, but don't get discouraged. I know it can be easy to give up and quit when one struggles into the unknown. Don't let fear consume you. If all you have, if all you have is time when you're locked up, why not start now? Focus on that freedom, whatever that freedom is. Don't let others distract you. Hold tight to your beliefs, your values, so you can be the best of the best of the best. Thank you. That was my graduation speech. So on that note, this video, I guess, is pretty much ending because that was pretty much graduation. After graduation, like I said, we had snacks, we had some drinks, we hung out for a little bit, and then we got our certificates, and we pretty much went back to, prison and life, and it's kind of sucked. It was kind of nice. I was going to take one more class after, but I was over it. I didn't want to change out again because I knew I had only like 3 weeks left until I got out of prison. But on that note, any questions, comments, thoughts, or concerns, please list those below. If you would like me to attempt to try and track down my graduation picture from Wake Tech, I can try. Tell me how you think about my poem and my speech, please, because as a writer, sort of as a writer, I really love input. I want to know if people think my poem's deep, if they like my speech. If you yourself had taken this class before, or if you know somebody who's taken this class before, let me know if my speech was good or if my poem was good. Anyways, congratulations to everybody who graduated that class. And I hope everybody is doing well from prison. On that note, you guys stay awesome. Bye.